Maxwell, what's led to Ohtani's huge boom in popularity?
So I think that answer requires three different parts. First off, after 6 years, Ohtani's now proven that he's a bona fide two-way player. The experiment's over. We now know that he's the first player since Babe Ruth to be able to successfully pitch and hit in the major leagues. And he's the first player ever to really do that in the same season. And second, he signed the biggest contract in baseball history, which made headlines on every big and small American media outlet, also on overseas media outlets. And third, he's coming to the Dodgers, and they're perhaps the second biggest brand in Major League Baseball behind the Yankees. And the Dodgers already have this huge Asian following after the team signed Hideo Nomo in 1995, who was really the first huge Japanese star to leave Japan and come to Major League Baseball. And Nomo was really big in helping the sport recover from its strike-shortened season in 1994, and he really invigorated the Asian fan base overseas.
What are the commercial lessons that can be leveraged here, right? Is the league going to promote players more aggressively now that they have, not just a Japanese superstar, but a global superstar in Ohtani?
So in our reporting, we found the league does not take very kindly to accusations that they're not good at promoting its stars. But you can't deny that baseball has a star power problem right now. I mean, like the average American or average Australian for that matter would not be able to name last year's Major League Baseball MVPs. But almost everyone knows who LeBron James or Travis Kelce, who those players are in different American sports. So the league is making a concerted effort to promote its stars more aggressively on social media. They even established a player engagement department to help it do so. Also, the league made like a pretty significant change to its scheduling guidelines prior to the 2023 season to ensure that every single team plays each other throughout the course of the season. And this is similar to what the National Basketball Association and the NHL have done recently in their efforts to promote stars like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Alexander Ovechkin, and Sidney Crosby. They want to make sure that fans across the league have a chance to see its bigger stars, and I think that that's a good step.
Well, certainly Ohtani's a big star, a very wealthy one too. $700 million, an extraordinary amount of money for one player. What has to happen for this contract to be worth it for the Dodgers?
The truth is that it's probably already worthwhile for the Dodgers. A few people that we talked to for this story called the contract a very team-friendly contract, which does sound crazy considering that it's worth $700 million. But the contract deferrals that are part of this contract make it so that the Dodgers will be able to spend pretty aggressively on other big free agent stars without going over the luxury cap. So while Major League Baseball doesn't have a salary cap, if you spend over a certain amount of money, you do get taxed on that added payroll. So the Dodgers will be able to spend aggressively on other players. And it's also probably a great deal for Ohtani, especially if he's able to avoid California state income taxes on the money that he earns after the 10 years of his contract are up. But winning a championship is extremely valuable for a sports franchise. The New England Patriots are a fantastic example of just how valuable championship wins can be. They went from being one of the least valuable NFL franchises 20 years ago. And now they've won 6 Super Bowl championships, and now they're consistently rated or valued as one of the most valuable franchises in the entire world. So winning a World Series would make this extremely valuable to the Dodgers, but they already are probably making a lot of money off of this contract just on the added eyeballs that they're getting from Ohtani and all of the additional sponsorship money that they'll get from Japanese companies.